Good evening. Welcome to the June 14th, 2022 board meeting of the Village of Bolingbrook. Before we proceed, if anyone joining us this evening has any comments, please fill out one of these forms so that our clerk can have them for the record. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I will call Colin Mukushina up to lead us in the pledge.
Which am I speaking to?
Just stand right there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Colin. Colin is here to do one of the requirements to become an Eagle, correct?
For a merit badge required.
Merit badge requirement. Thank you for joining us. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting? No? Oh, I'm going faster than I thought. I'm sorry. Roll call, please. I'm trying.
Trustee Zarate? Trustee Zarate?
Here.
Trustee Watts?
Here.
Trustee Kelly?
Here.
Trustee Lawler?
Here.
Trustee Doris is absent. Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Thank you. Now may I have a motion to approve the minutes for meeting of May 24th, 2022?
So moved.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Any additions, corrections, or deletions? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the approval of the agenda. Mr. Odelson, are there any changes on this evening's agenda?
No, Madam Mayor, no changes tonight.
Thank you. We do actually have one change this evening. Our special guests that were supposed to be performing this evening unfortunately are not able to make it, so we will be rescheduling them for another meeting. That, may I have a motion to approve the agenda as revised?
So moved.
Trustee
Second.
Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have no appointments this evening. We do have a proclamation. And I would like to invite Detective Tucker to join us, please. Chief, would you like to join us as well? Chief is going to be paparazzi this evening. Tonight we have a proclamation for Flag Day. Accepting the proclamation is Detective Antonio Tucker from the Bolingbrook Police Department. Before I present the proclamation, let me tell you a little bit about Detective Tucker. You ready?
I'm ready.
Did you read this?
Maybe.
Okay. Antonio Tucker is a graduate of Lockport High School. Shortly after graduating, he served active duty in the United States Army for 4 years. He spent the first 2 years overseas in Germany, which included a 6-month tour in Kosovo. He finished his military service while stationed in Fort Knox, Kentucky. He's a graduate of Lewis University in Romeoville with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Currently, he's working towards his Master of Arts degree in Public Safety Administration from Western Illinois University and is set to graduate in December. That's like around the corner.
Yes, it is.
In 2006, he started his career with the Bolingbrook Police Department after graduating from the Cook County Sheriff's Police Academy. He has served as a patrolman, a school resource officer, a member of REACT, and as a detective. He was named a pillar of Valley View in 2017. Congratulations, what an honor. He also is a movie aficionado with a huge interest in anything comic book related and Star Wars. I don't see you as a Star Wars type person or comics, actually. But okay, if you say so.
Very much so.
He also enjoys traveling and spending time with his family. That's so awesome. All right. National Flag Day, June 14th, 2022. Whereas by the Act of Congress of the United States dated June 14th, 1777, the first official flag of the United States was adopted, and again by Act of Congress dated August 3rd, 1949, June 14th of each year was designated as National Flag Day. And whereas the Congress has requested the President to issue annually a proclamation designating the week which June 14th occurs as National Flag Week. And whereas on December 8th, 1982, the National Flag Foundation was chartered to conduct educational programs and to encourage all Americans to pause for the Pledge of Allegiance as part of National Flag Day ceremonies. And whereas Flag Day celebrates our nation's symbol of unity, a democracy and a republic, and stands for our country's devotion to freedom, to the rule of all, and to equal rights for all. Now, therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will, and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim June 14th, 2022 as Flag Day in the Village of Bolingbrook, and urge all citizens to pause on this day for the 43rd Annual National Pause for the Pledge of Allegiance and recite with all Americans the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag and nation. This is his picture. I'll let you say a few words.
All right. I wrote a little something down.
Oh, you want to come here?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Good evening. Flag Day is a celebration of the American flag. It's a way for us to honor and remember the introduction of the country's first flag on June 14th, 1777, as the official American flag by Congress. I enlisted in the United States Army at the age of 19, and I've done my best to honor the American flag throughout my career as a soldier and as a police officer. The American flag is a symbol for everything that our country represents. At its core, the flag stands for pride, sacrifice, opportunity, hope, strength, and freedom. It is this vision, this dream, that men and women in uniform are willing to protect, fight for, and sometimes die for. I am honored to accept the proclamation on behalf of all the men and women that have served and continue to serve our great nation in the Village of Bolingbrook. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, you had a busy day today, right?
Yeah, my metabolism is still going from that torch run earlier.
In this heat, they did an amazing job. They did the torch run this morning. I think we had, Chief, about 15, 20 runners? And then we passed the torch off to Romeoville, which had about two runners. That's all right. It was a hot day. Everybody had their excuses, right? Public comments. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments regarding this evening's agenda?
No, Madam Mayor. we
Is
received
there
none in
anyone
advance.
joining us this evening that wishes to address the board regarding anything on the agenda this evening? All right. Next, we have our bill listings to be approved. This is always the fun part, right? Paying bills. Just keep growing and growing. Bill listing A, $1,500,076.96. Bill listing B, $1,795,065.40 for a total of $3,295,142.36. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve the bill listings?
So moved.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Second.
Second, Trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next is our resolutions. There are two resolutions up for consideration this evening. First is Resolution 22R-033, approving a contract for the purchase of windows from Compass Window and Door for Fire Station Number 4. Fire Station Number 4 is located at 1111 West Boughton Road. The original windows are from 1991 and are wooden and leaking, and replacement parts are hard to find. 17 windows are to be replaced. There are two quotes obtained. Compass was the lowest received at a total cost of $40,782. This is a budgeted request for the fiscal year of 22-23, has been reviewed and approved by our Public Safety Commission. Any comments from the trustees? Questions? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Trustee Kelly?
Second.
Second, trustee Watts. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, ma'am. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 22R-034, approving an agreement with V3 Companies Limited for professional on-call engineering service assistant, subject to attorney approval. With a number of developments occurring and several other maintenance projects, including striping, crack filling, and sidewalk repair, the engineering staff is in need of additional manpower for the construction season, which is from June to November. V3 is a professional engineering company that can provide a wide variety of services, including engineering technicians, surveyors, licensed professional engineers, and engineering project managers. Engineering will have V3 assist for an average of 30 hours a week during the construction season. Obviously, in Illinois, the construction season is somewhat short, and people want their permits yesterday, and they want their projects approved a week ago. So this is going to help our staff out, expedite, and make sure that our residents are taken care of in a timely manner. The cost will not exceed $93,600 and was budgeted as part of the engineering division budget. While the dollars will not change, that is being passed subject to attorney's approval. So this is the cap of expenses, but the attorneys still have to go through the paperwork. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services and Development Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees?
Just one question. This is with the growth and development of the village over the last several years, this has become a necessary service to put in place, as you mentioned, to keep the residents and all the work that needs to be done, keep it moving along as quickly as possible. So, and they've provided good services in the past. So.
Great, very good. Anyone else? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Trustee Watts?
Second.
Second, trustee Lawler? Roll call vote, please.
Yes. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next are our ordinances. We have two ordinances up for consideration this evening. Ordinance 22-039, amending fees, charges, and other regulatory measures, mileage fee, and fee schedule. The old village ordinance provided for a resident and non-resident mileage fee. Now that the mileage is incorporated into a basic life support or an advanced life support transportation, the ordinance needs to be amended. The new mileage fee is $15 per mile for both residents and non-residents. This will only be charged if the transport is to any hospital other than Advent Health Bolingbrook or Edwards Hospital in Naperville. So this is, again, just amending ordinances and cleaning up some dialogue or some verbiage. Any questions on that? Okay. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate, roll call vote, please.
Yes. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Carries. Ordinance 22-040, amending certain provisions of Chapter 22, Fire Protection of the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook, Fees and Services. In the recodification, some language was missing from the ambulance billing. This ordinance amends the code to provide the billing rate charge that is based on the approved rate from the Healthcare Family Services and removes the language requiring the rate to be increased based on the Medicare reimbursement rate of 3%, whichever is greater. So again, we're just cleaning things up, making sure that we charge with what the healthcare is willing to cover, and that's it, nothing more, right? Just the bare minimum. Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve, please.
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Very good. Well, that concludes the agenda business. Is there anyone in the audience today that wishes to address the board on any subject not on the agenda? This is a quiet crowd today. All right, with that, I'm going to start with the clerk's comments before the trustee comments.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to remind everybody that early voting has already started at Fountaindale Public Library. Dates and times vary, so the best place to figure out what works with your schedule is to go to fountaindale.org, and all the dates and times are available there. Also, if you haven't registered to vote, you can come to the clerk's office, and all of my staff, as well as I, are deputy registrars, and we can register you to vote, so during village hours.
Great, thank you. Trustee comments? Trustee Lawler?
First, Detective Tucker, I want to thank you for your service to our country and to our community. As I have observed you interacting with our students over the years and in our community, you are providing the services in the highest service. In my observations, I'm very proud that you've chosen to be a part of our Bolingbrook community and our village. So thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
I get to see folks on Wednesday nights most times. I get to tell people what to do sometimes. But tomorrow night, I think the band that's performing is extremely appropriate for the current weather conditions. Mississippi Heat will be performing. And having lived in the South for a couple of years, Mississippi Heat is a good description of our current weather pattern. So you're going to be shocked to know that they perform traditional blues with a unique sound. Get there around 7 to claim your spot on the hill. Crowds are getting bigger. The performances are from 7:30 to 9 p.m. But the other exciting thing last week was the opening of the revamped and very much innovated concession stand, thanks to Dave Tomsky and others for revising the menu options, which are all, sampled a couple last week. I have to keep
A couple?
figure. It wasn't by choice. Someone got me something and I was polite, and then I found something else I had to have. Stage door, which is Italian sausage and peppers. I won't describe the whole menu. You have to come find out for yourself. So that's tomorrow night, and should be fun. I would suggest wearing summer clothing.
Most definitely, for sure.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Detective Tucker, for your service and accepting the proclamation for Flag Day. Some events coming up. The Village of Bolingbrook is hosting International Festival on July 16th. So save the date. Right now they're accepting applications for booth rentals and performance opportunities. There'll be ethnic food, handmade goods and merchandise, international children's activities, cultural entertainment, educational booths. So applications are due no later than June 24th. And also coming up is our annual village picnic, Sunday, June 26th. It's on the grounds behind Town Center here from 12 to 5. So hope to see you there.
And I'm sorry, Trustee Carpenzano, before you start that village picnic, will be back by popular demand. We will have a senior tent. So the senior tent is back. The Village of Bolingbrook and the Nonprofit Coalition will be hosting our seniors. So we're excited for that.
Excellent.
Can't wait. I think I get to shuttle some people on a golf cart, right?
Yes, you do.
Can't wait. I am. They let me do that. Just a quick note, Mayor Mary already mentioned this morning the torch run, but I think just to call some attention, I think Chief Rompa said that there was upwards of 20 folks bearing this heat, and I think that needs some special attention. It was about a 3-mile course, and our Bolingbrook Police Department really showed up to the cause, as they always do, but especially on a day like today. So thank you to our department, and I will just echo Deputy Mayor Lawler's comments. Thank you, Detective Tucker, for being here. 2 quick comments. on fun things happening at the Promenade. Trustee Lawler gets to do Wednesdays, and I get to do some fun on Thursday nights at the Promenade. This Thursday, June 16th, up on the stage, beginning at 7 p.m., is Great Moments in Vinyl, Fleetwood Mac. Every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. is the concert, and the street market opens up at the Promenade Bolingbrook, 4 to 9 p.m., again, every Thursday. A note for the concerts at the Promenade, please bring your own comfortable lawn chairs. Other than that, thank you to the amazing committee that put together Fiesta Pinoy behind Town Center this past weekend. The Philippine Fest was amazing and always exciting. I got to have some mango ice cream, which was a good treat. So thank you to the event organizers, of course, for continuing to host this event here in Bolingbrook. That's all.
Well, I'd like to start by thanking our Boy Scout for representing and being here today. We hope this was a good experience and memorable experience for you. And certainly, Detective Tucker, thank you for your continued service. You did an excellent job representing the Bolingbrook Police Department and our community this evening, as you do every day. So thank you for your service and thank you for being with us today. Two quick announcements. Thursday, June 23rd, Movies in the Park featuring Disney Luca. Indian Chase Meadows Park at 535 Pheasant Chase Drive is where it's taking place. And parking is available, they're saying, at Pioneer Elementary School. Show begins at 8:30 p.m. It's a free event. Bring your popcorn, blankets, and lawn chairs. Another event that takes advantage of this great weather, June 25th, Family Bike Challenge. It starts at Pelican Harbor Outdoor Aquatic Park from 10 to 1 o'clock p.m. It says compete and get active as a family. Participants will be given a map of the bike route to ride to stations throughout Bolingbrook. Each station will feature a challenge. Prizes. Register as a team between 2 to 4 participants per team. Additional information can be found on the Bolingbrook Park District website. You can go to bolingbrookparks.org. It's $20 to register. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I also have a couple of announcements. These are great to get the kids out. Visit your local park, Woodford Park at 549 Rockhurst Road, featuring the trackless train, portable climbing wall, the bookmobile, and a puppet show. It starts at 10 a.m. and it goes to 12:30. That's on the 17th, and they will be at another park, which will be on the 24th. Visit your local park at Indian Chase Meadows Park at 535 Pheasant Chase Drive, featuring the trackless train, portable climbing wall, and bookmobile, and the puppet show. And that also is from 10 to 12:30. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. I'd also be remiss if we didn't mention this past weekend, Beat Baseball, hosted by the Bolingbrook Lions Club. We had 8 teams for the visually impaired, only one of which was from Chicago. The rest came from various other states, and it's just amazing. So I have a hard time playing baseball or softball and seeing and focusing and running, and so it was very nice to see how they went and ran and hit based on the beeps from the bases, and it was really great. This is an annual event hosted by the Bolingbrook Lions Club, so definitely be on the lookout out for that next year. But kudos to them, great job. We have no executive session. This concludes the business before the board this evening. And with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.